Welcome to Signature TV News Flakes. I'm Charles Pius. The Arawa Consultative Forum says it supports the statement by Charles Soludo of Anambra State that governors and other elected officials should also earn the proposed new national minimum wage in view of the country's current economic realities. The national president of the forum, Shetima Birima, who spoke in an interview with News Agency of Nigeria in Lagos on Monday, said it is the only way the elected officials can have a feel of what workers go through in the face of the present economic challenges. Yerima observed that even though Nigerians are very poor and broke, the lifestyle of government and government officials does not reflect that, especially with the absence of obscene flamboyance and public display. Gunmen suspected to be linked to separatist groups attacked the Owaru local government area secretariat in Anambra State and set ablaze about 6 vehicles. Police authorities in Anambra State have confirmed the attack, describing it as a cowardly act. In a statement by the State Police Command spokesperson, Tochukwu Ikenga, the Commissioner of Police in the state, Nage Obono Itam, said only 4 vehicles belonging to vigilante operatives were destroyed. The Commissioner of Police commended the security operatives for their bravery and assures the public of continued and strengthened collaboration in the fight against criminal elements in the state. No fewer than 6 persons have been reported killed, with more than 100 persons also abducted when suspected gunmen attacked a community in Sokoto State in the early hours of Sunday. The police in Sokoto, through spokesman Ahmed Rufai, confirmed the killing and abductions which took place at the Tudundoki, Gwadabawa local government area of the state. Rufai said though information about the attack was still sketchy, the divisional police officer attached to Gwadabawa led a team of policemen to the community to assess the situation and restore normalcy. President Christian Association of Nigeria CAN Archbishop Daniel Oko has urged Nigerians to set aside their differences and trust in God's promise for a better Nigeria. Oko said this in a message to the Muslim community in Abuja on Sunday as they celebrate Eid al-Kabir, noting that the festival symbolizes sacrifice, obedience, and faith. He, on behalf of CAN, urged all Nigerians to embrace values, set aside differences, and heed the call for unity and peace, and trust in God's promise for a better Nigeria. A Nigerian scientist, Professor Oyewale Tomori, has expressed disappointment over Nigeria's continuous exclusion from the African Regional Directorates for the World Health Organization, WHO. Tomori, a renowned Nigerian virologist who spoke in an interview with newsmen in Abuja on Monday, called for transparency, fairness, and credibility in the process for nominating the regional director of WHO for the African region. He accused the government, especially the Coordinating Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in Nigeria, of lack of support for the emergence of Nigerians in the process, while accusing the ministry of bias in favor of the candidates from specific tribes rather than supporting the most qualified individuals. Hanoi residents on Sunday said they were looking forward to welcoming Russian President Vladimir Putin to Vietnam ahead of the leader's 2-day visits to the Southeast Asian country this week. In a trip that highlights communist-ruled Vietnam's loyalty to Russia, Putin will meet Vietnam's new president To Lam and other leaders in Hanoi from Wednesday, June 19th to Thursday, June 20. Some Hanoi residents expressed their admiration for the Russian leader and hoped for even closer ties between the two former allies in the Vietnam War. 4 people died and 2 are missing as torrential rain triggered a landslide in China's Fujian province. The state broadcaster CCTV report on Monday showed videos of rescuers evacuating civilians from flooded homes and helping people cross a river with the help of ropes. The downpour is whooping county in the long-jammed city since Sunday afternoon's caused 378 house collapse and prompted authorities to launch a flood emergency response. An accident involving a goods train that smashed into the rear of a passenger train in India's West Bengal state on Monday killed at least 13 persons and injured dozens. Video of the aftermath showed containers from the goods trains strewn on the tracks and a train carriage suspended at a severe angle with a large crowd of onlookers seen at the collision site. The goods train hit the Kanjunga Express, which was on its way to Kolkata, the capital of the West Bengal, from the northeastern state of Algatala, causing 3 carriages of the passenger train to go off the rails. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and Chinese Premier Li Qiang met on Monday in the first visit to the country by a Chinese premier in 7 years. After the meeting, Li told reporters that leaders held a candid, in-depth and fruitful meeting and reached a lot of consensus. He said both leaders agreed to uphold the right characterization of their bilateral relationship and consolidate its momentum by handling their relationship with a positive attitude. And meanwhile, Governor of Enugu State, Peter Mbah, has congratulated the Rangers International Football Club of Enugu for winning the 2023-2024 Nigeria Premier League Football NPFL title. Reacting to the victory, Governor Mbah said the Rangers title win and the display on the pitch were clear, exciting reenactment of the greatness that Enugu State was known for, and restated his government's plans to commit more resources towards sports development. He said the state will continue on one's trajectory by making sure that there is a superb reward system that would motivate the players to go all out to bring home the coveted CAF Champions League Cup to the state. And that's News Flakes this hour. I'm Charles Pies. Thanks for watching.